Howdy everybody, ArgonMatrix here. Welcome you to episode 7 of Let's Play Bloodborne. I've made my way back to this window where we met the little girl for the first time. No response, because she's presumably gone off to the chapel, but she didn't make it in the last episode, so... I'm a little worried, I guess is the best way I can put it, so I'm going to try and retrace her steps to see, like, which way she would have gone in order to get to the chapel here. So she got past this guy, presumably. I don't see any dead girls on the ground around him. Oh. Now if I can get past them, that would be real swell. Don't do this to me. Uh-oh. Okay, that was a little scary. A little bit dicey, but not so bad. Maybe that's the granddad she was talking about before. He just didn't even bother with her. So she would have gone down this way, down this ladder probably. This is all presuming she even knows the way to Uden Chapel / Cathedral Ward. By the way, pardon me if I sound a little bit nasally in these next few videos, just because I'm recording with a little bit of a cold right now, so it's not pleasant, but you know, the show must go on regardless. I've gotten too far into this recording business to quit now, I suppose. Alright, so she made it through here. Now there's one of two ways she could have gone up ahead. She could have gone down through the sewer past the boar, or up on that bridge, neither of which are very promising options. I knew I should have tried to escort her. Hello. Thank you. Jeez. Oh, I guess I can take that tiny music box off of my quick bar now that I think about it. Doesn't serve much of a purpose now that we've beaten Father Gascoigne, I suppose. Okay. I mean, let's think about this logically, but do little girls think that logically? I'm gonna head down this way, because I fear the worst. Now just watch me get totally obliterated by this pig. Here it comes! Okay. At least we get to fight this guy for once in our lives. Let's see how this flame sprayer works on him. Oh, works decently well, actually. Our first time experimenting with that actually worked out somewhat nicely. Not so bad. Oh. Let's check that out, I guess. Messengers are oddly fond of. The thick, pungent red was drawn from the organs of some unfortunate victim. A strange choice indeed, but perhaps the messenger's wearing this accessory constitutes a form of mourning. Alright, I think that's all I needed to know about that. Well, hopefully she didn't die in vain. I don't know. How could she have not died in vain the way she died there? That sucks. I'm gonna work my way back to Hunter's Dream, and then I'll meet you guys there, I guess. Man, that's fucked up. Alright, back in Hunter's Dream here. I'm here because I would have just gone straight to Cathedral Ward, but there is one thing that I can show off, at least, with this red messenger ribbon that we got now. If you head over here, you might remember that there was a stump over here. This actually has messengers in it now. You can talk to them and give them accessories to adorn them. So we can give this messenger ribbon to them, and it's it's morbidly cute. I'll give it that. Ugh. So now whenever the messengers appear around the lanterns that we warp to, and also messengers that appear on notes that we leave around the world, we'll have that thing on them. And also on our, I guess on our Spectre here, you can see these guys are wearing a different kind of hat that we don't have yet, but there you go. Just a nice little cosmetic touch, I guess. Let's head back to Cathedral Ward here. Ah, shoot, maybe I should have leveled up. The doll is inanimate right now, but I still could level up from her. Oh well. Alright, well, that's, I think, all we can do for right now as far as, like, backtracking and stuff goes. So let's see what actual progress we can make in Cathedral Ward for the first time in our lives. But we're off to a great start, as you can see. If you head out this way. I don't even know what we're supposed to be doing around here. I think we have to make our way up to that Grand Cathedral, which I presume is that giant, tall, fuck-off building. Hi. Okay. These guys are actually not so bad. They have a very long window where you can shoot them to get a visceral attack in. So I would recommend definitely taking advantage of that at every possible opportunity. Oh god! He came out of the shadows. Like a raven out of the night. I guess that's not a very... I mean, that's a very appropriate metaphor, but is it a metaphor if that's literally what it is? Okay, you need to stop. Now, are these ravens or crows? Is there much of a difference? I would assume they're ravens, just given all the symbology and stuff in this game. Some madman's knowledge, not so bad. Another pebble. Gotta love it. Oh. This dude's patrolling. These guys are so freaky. They got their scary Michael Myers faces going on. And these are one of those enemies that if you have too much insight, they will gain a different sort of attack. I think they might actually gain a few different attacks. Their lanterns start to look really freaky if you get way too much insight. Ugh, okay, can I... Yeah, wow. Very long window for even the visceral attack to connect. Not too shabby. Wooden shield, huh? Closed by a device, yeah. Didn't think it would be quite that easy, I guess. Too foolhardy. Let's see about this this wooden shield, I guess, though. A crude wooden shield used by the masses who have arisen to join the hunt. Hunters do not normally employ shields, ineffectual against the strength of beasts as they tend to be. Shields are nice, but not if they engender passivity. A little bit of a jab at Dark Souls players, I guess, who like to huddle behind their shields. Not that I'm making fun of those guys, I am also one of them. Or I was one of them before Bloodborne became my favorite in the series. So we got another option, another couple ways we can go here, actually. We can follow this guy, or we can see what's going on over here. And I'm going to head this way just because I know this area well, and I know this will be the most efficient way to show everything off. A little behind, maybe a little too behind the curtains with that commentary, but whatever, man. Ooh. Item over here. Or 4 items, that's pretty nice. I think we actually already have the hunter's garb. Ha! Alright. Can't say I was necessarily expecting that one. That's... What the fuck? I was just picking up a nice top hat, having a gay old time here in Cathedral Ward, and then... The fuck? Is it gonna... Okay, yeah, it's still gonna do that. Okay. Well, I'm not gonna worry so much about that. Top hat. Hell yeah. Man, something bad is guarding this top hat, though. Some hunters place an emphasis on form, as seen by the use of the threaded cane. For them, formality, beauty, and justice are the very essence of our humanity, and precisely what keeps hunters from becoming something else. So all you need to not become a beast is a very dapper top hat. Gotta love it. Let's put it on with the... Actually, oh, this hunter's garb is a little bit different from the one that we had. It doesn't have this cape, and it has slightly different defenses, too. Yeah, without the cape that wipes away blood. Let's give it a shot. I do enjoy the popped collar on this one. I feel like Jack the Ripper when I wear this or something. These look like both the same though, so I'm willing to rock this fashion for a little while. I mean, I risked life and limb to get it, so speaking of which, okay. I don't think he's noticed me yet. Maybe we can just sneak on by. No, I think he might have seen me. Hold on. Or maybe not. Maybe he's blind like that other guy in Cathedral Ward. Maybe. Oh no. Okay, maybe not. Or else I was just being too loud, or I let out a fart or something. All right. You're big, but I'm nimble. We both have our advantages, but I imagine if you hit me with that axe, I'm gonna very quickly forget the advantage that I have over you, as I will probably be dead. Well, you're not so bad. You're pretty slow, all things considered. Ooh. You do have to be quite careful. Trust me, the very first time I saw one of these guys, it was like the most intimidating thing in the world. It was... Ugh. Didn't want to deal with that, but once you get a handle on their attack patterns and stuff, they're not so bad. as is with pretty much every enemy in the game. Special item is effective. Gotta rate that up. That's actually a pretty decent note, because if you come up here, only a special emblem opens the main gate. And you might remember there was a special Hunter Chief emblem for sale in Cathedral, not in Cathedral Ward, in Hunter's Dream. You need 10 grand to pick that up, so that's something you can use to open that gate. There is another way to open that gate, not for a while, but you can do it without having to blow 10 grand on that, so probably gonna opt for that, because I'm a cheapskate, motherfucker. Alright. Okay, I was about to throw a pebble at this guy to get his attention, but he didn't need any prompting. Come on, one hit, one hit, one hit. Ah, damn. Okay. One thing I should mention about oh, Jesus Christ. About visceral attacks, I guess, is that the damage with them scales both with your weapon level, so my axe, like, +2 is doing better than my axe +0 on a visceral attack. But it also scales with your skill stat, which is one I haven't really gone into too much here. But that's in addition to allowing you to wield like faster, more agility-based weapons, it does increase the damage of your visceral attacks. So if you want to be doing staggering amounts of damage, if you want to go like for a visceral heavy build or something, that's certainly something to consider. Shining coins. I actually picked some of those up earlier. Let me take a look at those. I just kind of want to see what description they could possibly have. Various coins that are particularly luminous. There are very few uses for spare change during the hunt, but these will serve as guides through the darkness. Or one could save them until morning, if it ever comes. Oh, that turned a little sad. We got our whole Knut, Nickel, and Sickle and Galleon collection going on there. Pretty nice. Look at that. Look at that fiery sky, man. That's pretty nice. Maybe we can get a better look at it with our little monocular here. Good lord. Look at that. Get some close-ups on these gorgeous vistas. That actually, I think that is where we fought Cleric Beast, is it not? Looks like the Great Bridge. Kind of come full circle, I guess. This is where we would have wound up if it hadn't dead-ended at that bridge. That's nifty. Anyway. Don't think there's anything of consequence over here. If you head over this way, though, it gets a little bit more dangerous, but you definitely want to head over here because there's a ton of bloodstone shards this way. You really want to pick these up. We've got 3 right off the bat there. That's not so bad at all. I'm going to try to avoid drawing the ire of this guy holding the oversized Christmas ornament. Let me just see if I can walk around him very quietly. Don't mind me, buddy. Just keep on napping. I think there's some more bloodstone shards right here. 5 of them. That's 8 total. And then you got this guy. These guys you have to be careful with because these, I think they're called like nightmare imps or something. And they will try to run away from you. And if you let them get too far away and leave them for too long without attacking. Oh shit! I woke him up. He doesn't seem too aggravated yet. 3 more bloodstone shards. Yeah, if you get him, if you let them get too far away without attacking, then they'll just disappear on you, and then you won't be able to get them until you come back, like after you reload into Hunter's Dream and stuff. Time for rolling. The infamous roll through pots section of Bloodborne. Hell yeah! I'm gonna leave this side alone though. It's much more beautiful. All those little candles and stuff. Hello. And a door, too, you shouldn't have. Oh, such a treasure trove. Tempering Blood Gemstone 1. So this, I guess, would be the first one that you normally come across if you, unless you get that red blood gem that we got. Fortifies weapons. Most radial blood gems have effects that bear upon physical attacks, so that's a good thing to remember if you're a physical attacker. Closed. I believe, like, based on the geography of the level, that this door, like, leads out to the Great Bridge where we fought Cleric Beast, like I mentioned earlier. You can never actually open that door as far as I know. There was speculation that it would open in the DLC or something, but no such luck as far as I'm concerned. Alright. Dude, I could just leave him, but he has the potential to drop even more bloodstone shards for us. So this might actually be... Oh, he's so peaceful, though. These are the moral quandaries that you have to encounter when playing video games. You know what? I'm just gonna leave him, I think. He seems so just at peace. But then again, I did kill all his friends around here, so he's kind of lonely. Possibly. But they'll all respawn when I go... Okay. I sold myself on it. I managed to out-debate myself in regards to that particular moral quandary. Anyway. Might be a good opportunity now to head back to Hunter's Dream, but I'm feeling a little ballsy, so let's keep exploring here. Let's see just how high we can get on our own farts here. Oh, he's coming back. Okay, he's making the rounds, I guess, or something. Well, sorry, your patrol ends here, buddy. Can I, like, take his hat and stuff? I'd love to wear these clothes. Guess not. Lovely. Man. There's either some thick cloud cover or heavy pollution going on around here. Possibly both, I guess. Weird. So this looks like another church, actually. I don't think this is the Grand Cathedral that we've heard so much about, because it doesn't look big enough to be a cathedral. Big or grandiose enough. Plus it's like actually like lower down, which is not a common thing for cathedrals to be. And it's guarded by these butt munches, so fuck that. Okay. When they all start ganging up on you, it might be a little bit tougher, though. Or not, you know. Like, oh man. Almost got through that without getting hit at all. I think I managed to get back all my health at least, so. Not a total flub up. Actually, pretty much the opposite of a total flub up. More cold blood dew, some Molotov cocktails, stacking on up. You actually probably want to save those Molotov cocktails for this next area that we're coming up on pretty soon here. So that's obviously the way they want us to go, so let's go every way except for that direction. Until we cannot possibly go anywhere else, I guess. Ow! Okay, oh, these fucking dogs, are you serious? No. I'm not gonna let this happen. Sorry. Oh, I thought that would have got him on the backswing there. Jeez Louise. If you're not ready for it, those dogs can actually fuck you up. Like, they're pretty dastardly trapped, because you're just coming up on here. If you head too far up, this guy will start shooting at you too, so then it just becomes a clusterfuck. But if you can manage to handle your surroundings somewhat effectively. I'm actually pretty close to that 10,000 blood echo mark. Now that I look at it, I could buy that Hunter Chief emblem. I don't know if I want to, though. That looks like it heads down to the church. Head around here. Some kind of altar going on up here. Is that there's a person here. I can't lock onto him, so presumably he's friendly.
You're a beast hunter, aren't you? I knew it. That's precisely how I started out. Oh, beg pardon. You may call me Alfred, protege of Master Ligarius, hunter of vile bloods. So,
you got some sick sideburns.
Our prey might differ, but we are hunters, the both of us. Why not cooperate and discuss the things we've learned?
Yeah, I'm down for some jolly cooperation.
Oh, very good. Very good indeed.
Jeez.
Take this to celebrate our acquaintance.
Where I come from, that's not necessarily a compliment, Alfred.
Beast hunting is a sacred practice. May the good blood guide your way.
Wait, is that it? No, I want to cooperate,
There
though.
must be oodles for us to share.
Oodles.
Go on. Just tell me what piques your interest.
Alright, tell me about the Healing Church.
As you know, the Healing Church is the fountainhead of blood healing. Well, I'm a simple hunter, quite unfamiliar with the ins and outs of the institution. But I have heard that the holy medium of blood healing is venerated in the main cathedral, and that counselors of the old church reside in the high stratum of the Cathedral Ward. If you seek blood healing, and the church is willing, you should pay them a visit.
I kind of already knew that. I've heard a little bit. Actually, I think Bergenworth was only mentioned once so far. Let's hear about that.
Bergenworth is an old place of learning, and the Tomb of the Gods, carved out below Yharnam, should be familiar to every hunter.
Gehrman was talking about that.
Well, once a group of young Bergenworth scholars discovered a holy medium deep within the tomb. This led to the founding of the Healing Church and the establishment of blood healing.
Really?
In this sense, everything sacred in Yharnam can be traced back to Bergenworth. But today, the college lies deep within a tangled wood, abandoned and decrepit. And furthermore, the Healing Church has declared Bergenworth forbidden ground. It's unclear how many of its scholars remain alive, but only they know the password that allows passage through the gate.
Well, that's a lot of lore to take in, Alfred. You dropped a lot of keywords on me there.
I bid you farewell.
But I think I get the gist of it. I don't know why they, like, if the Healing Church is the fountainhead of blood healing and Bergenworth, like, invented blood healing by the sounds of it, then why would it be forbidden? That's kind of ominous. Anyway, I think we're just gonna have to end it on that somewhat mysterious note. Let's try out this new gesture that we got, I suppose. Prayer. And sit down and pray next to Alfred. I pray for for that little girl's soul, I suppose, to find some form of peace. Hopefully she was reunited with her father and mother in whatever afterworld this horrible place can claim to have. Anyway, that's going to be it for this one. Next time, we'll see what this church next to us is all about. Thanks everyone for watching. This is ArgonMatrix signing out. Thank you and good night.